Many people assume that there were slaves in ancient Egypt. They believe the Bible myth about the Hebrew slaves being in ancient Egypt. But there were no Hebrew slaves in ancient Egypt. No Hebrew slaves built the pyramids and the temples and the Hermaket, which is also the Giza Sphinx. The Egyptians were skilled master masons. They were geometrists, mathematicians. They were very skilled in what they did, and they built the pyramids. They built the monuments that you see today in Egypt. Okay, and the Egyptians kept no record of Hebrew slaves at all. There is no record kept by the Egyptians of there ever being Hebrew slaves in ancient Egypt. There is no record of the historical Moses in ancient Egyptian documentation, which leads me to believe that Moses is a non-historical figure. I mean, it's like there's no record of this character named Moses that history has claimed was an actual historical figure, and I doubt it. Seriously. I doubt if Abraham was an actual historical figure. I doubt if many of the Bible characters were actual historical figures. I mean, there were a few here or there in the Bible mixed in with non-historical figures, but, you know, historical figures like Nebuchadnezzar, Caesar, those were actual historical figures mixed in with non-historical figures like Moses, Abraham, Jesus, you know. But I'm tired of people talking about slavery began in Africa. Well, maybe it did. It probably did. You know? But, you know, don't use it as a justification for the recent slavery that took place in the world. You know, I'm tired of people using the Bible to justify slavery. Don't do it. Don't use the Bible to justify slavery. The Bible is full of plagiarism and fairy tales. You know, even the Exodus story is basically a plagiarization from when Pharaoh Ahmose had liberated Egypt from foreign rulers. The Exodus story is based on the liberation of Egypt by the Pharaoh named Ahmose. And he liberated Egypt that was ruled by foreigners for 200 years. He drove the foreigners out of Egypt. So I'm tired of people not doing their research and leaving me all kinds of crazy comments. Do your research. Please, people, do your research. Don't take my word for it. Okay?